Happy to have Vaughn with us from Vaughn's Bistro on our very special Christmas Junior League show today. Vaughn, great to see you as always.
Good to see you, Joe.
And
Thank
hey,
you for having me.
For all you folks who are out there shopping at Junior League, if you're looking for something to go eat, Vaughn's is just a step away.
We are. I know Christmas Jubilee is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We offer dinner service, lunch. Saturday, we actually offer brunch also. It's just a short walk from the convention center.
So do all your Christmas shopping, get all that done, and if you want some goodness, stop on over to Vaughn's Bistro. So what are you going to make for us today, Vaughn?
Today, we're going to do a chicken drunken noodles.
Oh, drunken noodles.
Yeah, you can have vodka if you like to. But the drunken part is really the savoriness of the juice and the chicken and the vegetables over the noodles.
Gotcha. This sounds so good. So tell me a little bit about the ingredients that goes into this dish.
Well, it's chicken breasts or chicken thighs. I'm using chicken breasts right now. Whatever vegetables you have on hand. We use zucchini, squash, onions, broccoli, cilantro, and then the noodles are actually rice noodles, which works really well if you can't have the regular flour noodles. You can get them from the Asian market. You'll get the extra large brand, and you'll just soak them in water for 30 minutes.
And for someone who's never been to Vaughn's before, tell them a little bit about the style of your restaurant. It is a fusion of flavors coming together.
Correct, correct. So, of course, I'm Asian, my husband's American, and then we combine Gulf Coast seafood. So that's kind of like the premise of our cooking style. So you might have one dish that's primarily Thai or one dish that's Southern, but then we do fuse some of those together also.
So many great choices and options. You guys need to go check it out. If not, while you're shopping at Christmas Jubilee, just make a plan during this holiday season to stop on down there at some point. Is there anything we want to get started in this first segment today, Vaughn?
Well, we're going to go ahead and cook off some chicken. That way it can get cooked. Because you want to cook the chicken, of course, first, and then put the vegetables in. So you just want to get a pan hot. And then this is some chicken breast that we slice thinly. So you'll just add that to get a sizzle.
And I tell you what, let's let that sizzle take us to a break here. So we're going to let you continue to work on that. When we come back, we'll continue to finish things up with this special dish with Vaughn here today on our Christmas Jubilee Junior League show. Thanks a lot, Vaughn.
Thank you.
Back from Christmas Jubilee into the kitchen here in Studio 10. This is Vaughn. Vaughn, good to see you as always.
Good to see you.
Always a treat when we have you here. I love your food.
Thank you.
You do such an amazing job. Tell the folks what we're working on today.
So we have our chicken cooking for the main part of the dish, which we're fixing to add the vegetables in. But the base of the dish is actually a noodle dish. So I call this kind of like an Asian stroganoff kind of deal. You know, it's got the gravy and the meat, but we're adding vegetables.
Sure. And I've got an egg in my hand. Do I need to do something with it?
Yes, you're going to drop it in that hot pan right there.
All right. We're going to crack this egg.
There you go. Perfect. You're just going to move this around. And these are the noodles that we have soaking. So we're going to add in.
Ooh, that's some good stuff.
I actually found another egg in here.
You hid another egg in there. That's a secret.
Just in case.
Just in case. Hey,
just in case you like a lot of eggs.
While you're working on that, you want to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving and the holidays coming up.
Yes. So we are famous for our bread pudding.
Yes, it's so good.
Everybody loves it. It's always a dish that they end their meal with. So let me get around this side. We actually sell it by the half pans.
Okay.
So you can pre-order it. You have to pick it up Wednesday before Thanksgiving. But that's one less thing you have to worry about is desserts.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to someone's house, you'll be the hit of the party by bringing our desserts.
Guys, I can't tell you how good that bread pudding is. And like you said, if you want to order it ahead of time, bring that to your family party. That's a great option there. And then throughout the holidays, you guys are closed for dinner. Is it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday?
We are. So our regular schedule, we are closed Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for dinner.
Okay.
So, but during the holiday seasons, we've had a lot of people request for us to be open for private parties.
Gotcha.
So instead of, being in a crowded restaurant in the very corner with, your friends from work and stuff or your company, you can actually rent the whole restaurant.
Very cool.
And we can customize a menu for you. We have a full bar, and it's just a great atmosphere for us to provide.
Well, and again, thank you. We did that when Chastity had her going away party here.
Correct.
We had our party at Vaughn's. It was a great size as well too. It's the perfect kind of setting for something like that. So keep that in mind for your holiday parties, company parties, whatever you want to do coming up. You can book the entire restaurant to have your event there. This is all coming together so good.
Yes, we're almost there.
almost there. We wanted to mention too, again, with this being Christmas Jubilee, the next few days here coming up, that it is just a short walk to Vons.
It is. We're probably one of the closest restaurants to the convention center. That way you don't have to walk all the way to Dolphin Street with all your bags and stuff.
Sure.
Or you can go before you go to the Christmas Jubilee. A lot of people do that. You know, maybe you want to get your girlfriends together and have brunch, you know, have some mimosas before you go down there. We get a lot of that, you know, also. Or maybe after you're done shopping, you just want to relax with some cocktails.
So at any time you can do any of those things?
Yes, but we are closed between 2:30 and 5,
okay.
so just be mindful of that. So if you want to shop in between those times and then come see us, that would be great.
You've got their whole day planned, Vons.
And actually, we are also booking private events from 2:30 to 4:30 on Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
Like we do bridal showers, baby showers, gender reveal parties, because those are usually the times that, you know, the girls get together. So we do that also.
Keep all of that in mind. We are going to keep an eye on this food. It is looking so good. When we come back, we basically just need to do the vegetables here?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. We'll finish it up in just a little bit. Back for our Christmas Jubilee show. Of course, we taped this earlier with Vaughn. Vaughn, so happy you could be a part of this with us.
Joe.
And one of the reasons we chose y'all is because you are so close to everything that's going on downtown for Christmas Jubilee.
Correct. We are, you know, right off Water Street on St. Michael's, so, you know, we're not in the main hub of Dolphin Street, so you don't have to walk so far. What's great is you can walk from the convention center, or, you know, you can drive down and park somewhere on St. Michael Street. It's a quiet street, so it's not, you know, extremely busy, so you get away from all the busyness of the Christmas Jubilee.
A break from the hustle and bustle. And also throughout the entire Christmas season, if you're downtown shopping over lunchtime and things like that, you want to stop in, Vons is a great place to go check out.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, so tell the folks what we're working on today.
So we started with our chicken, and we've got that cooked down, and then we added our vegetables, which you can add any type of vegetable. We have chicken, zucchini, squash, carrots, and then we added our house Asian sauce, which is actually a combination of soy sauce, oyster sauce, and brown sugar. We do have the recipe online.
Okay, very cool.
You could try to, you know, make that recipe. If you can't, then come and see me, and we'll take care of you. So just to finish it off, you want to cook it to where, you know, where everything's kind of, you don't want your vegetables too cooked. You want them kind of like al dente. And then just to make a little bit of a gravy, it's cornstarch and water.
You were telling me earlier, this is kind of like the secret ingredient that not a lot of people take advantage of.
Correct. So if you want to tenderize your meats, you can just cut it like you normally would cut it, sprinkle some cornstarch on it, and let it sit, and then that's how it gets so tender. So the meat doesn't have to be the absolutely best quality, but the cornstarch kind of breaks down the protein.
So good.
And it actually works to also thicken, you know, gravies, soups, or whatever you have to thicken. And cornstarch is like 99 cents at the store. So it goes a long way. You don't need very much.
A cheap way to make your food taste absolutely delicious. All right, so we were working on that. Tell the folks a little bit, you were mentioning last segment about how people can book holiday parties moving forward toward Christmas at Vons.
Correct. So you can go to vonsbistro.com. You can email me. You can give me a phone call at the restaurant. I believe my cell phone's out there for the catering too. Just give me a call. We can customize a menu for you. Just give me a budget and be like, hey, Vaughn, I want this, this, and this. I want the full bar. I want my employees to pay for the bar. Just whatever, how you need to structure it, we can accommodate that.
And the great thing is, because of the size of Vons as well, you basically can have the option of closing down the entire restaurant.
Correct.
Specifically for your party.
Correct. And it's a great spot. You know, we've got the exposed brick wall, open kitchen. You know, we're on St. Michael Street, so it's not like a congested street. It's very quiet. It reminds you of, like, you know, the business district of most places, because it's not in the hub of everything.
Very cool. All right, are we about ready to plate some of this up? All right, let's do that.
So the cornstarch thickens everything that we got going on right now. So we already have our noodles that we cooked earlier. And then we're just going to pour this over.
Oh,
of course,
man.
this is enough for, you know, not just me and Joe, but enough for like a family. So it's a serving for 4 people.
I don't know, Vaughn. It looks pretty good.
And then what I usually do is I'll top it with, you know, some cilantro. If you want some crunch and you're not allergic to peanuts, you can add some peanuts. I usually squeeze some lime for some acidity.
Look at how this dish is coming together. This looks absolutely amazing, y'all. All the information about Vons, you can find it online. You can also click on the Studio 10 tab to find out more about this recipe. Make this part of your plan for the holiday season, Christmas Jubilee, or any time up to come. Just check it all out. Von, this looks amazing.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you so much. When this stops steaming, I'm going to try it out.